Welcome.
Velko.
Kamukelo.
Salumkela.
Sansela.
Wapkelekile.
To the 135th state of the Puppet Nation.
Let's get it on. Hey, hold that, Khanyi. That was almost exactly like the Borja. I'm impressed.
What can I say? I'm a professional justice. I've been studying videos of her.
This week, the SABC report on the SABC. That's news.
The migrant crisis worsens.
And we have family deals.
And we talk about the new Springbok squad.
All this and more. But first, this. No. This.
Oh, bravo, Khanyi, bravo.
Hundreds of sexy South African firefighters arrived in Canada this week to help fight fire, but raise the temperature. You know what I'm saying?
They will join hundreds of firefighters battling a 580,000 hectare blaze.
You know, we are honored to be here, and we hope we can do our part to stop the fire that is currently.
Oh my God, you have such a great body. Show us some abs.
I'm not very comfortable doing that, but I am happy to talk about the training that we
You guys did that great song and dance routine when you landed at the airport there. Want to give us a song?
I'd rather just talk about my job and the inspiring people at working on fire.
This news is so boring. Can we move on already? I don't have time for this.
Sure, jeez. He won't even give us a little song. Petrol prices are way up.
Petrol rose by 52 cents and diesel by 76 cents, leaving motorists less than charmed.
Damn straight I'm not charmed. It's bad enough I've got to pay through the freaking roof for my latte to go to school. Now each tank of petrol costs an arm and a bloody leg.
Oh, I know how you feel. Everything is getting more expensive these days, Justice. Gucci, Prada.
Do you think these increases will make you more likely to use public transport or maybe a couple?
Hell no. I just needed to switch suppliers.
I don't quite follow.
I siphoned this out of my neighbor's car.
Captain's log, stardate 4523.3. We have left Federation space and are heading into uncharted territory. Like our forefathers and their fathers before them, we are committed to trekking far and wide for freedom, for apartheid, and our God-given right to block so many doors that stands in our way.
Your space is stupid. It's all black. I hate black.
Shit, man. How do I get this thing to turn? Wait, what does this button do? Oh, fuck. Blood. Gone. Fuck.
That monkey's got crabs. Get it? Crabs.
Stop pissing around and get back to your donors at desk.
This fucking push is trying to kill me.
You must have pressed the please kill my face with a space crab button.
What? Why would we even have a button like that?
Entertainment purposes.
Seriously.
What the f***ing joke?
Seriously.
Rather than reporting the news, this week the SABC decided to be the center of attention and make the news all about themselves. Well played, SABC.
SABC spokesman Kaiser Khanyi made a slew of statements this week.
The SABC will no longer be reporting on violent protests.
They will not be screening any DA adverts.
And their poor staff can't go on social media.
Which begs the question, what will they do?
Play local music, Justice, all day, every day.
Yeah, so where to next?
Well, there's a match heading to the union buildings.
All right, great, let's go.
Wait, no, wait, not so fast. It could turn violent.
Right. Okay, anything else?
Well, there's a service delivery protest, but no, that's not news either.
There's some kind of disturbance at the DA rally.
Nope, too many blue shirts. Wait, where did you hear that?
Twitter?
Huh? Hey, security! This man has Twitter in the SABC building!
I'm switching it off. I'm offline.
Oh, wait. There's something important happening in Auckland Park. That's news.
Finally, real news!
I am the Hlaudi, the truth and light of Hlaudi.
Hlaudi, Hlaudi, here comes Hlaudi, savior of the broadcaster.
Sing it, my sisters and brothers, because it is true.
Savior of the broadcaster.
Minister of Energy Tina Joemat-Petterson looked fierce in a Chanel-inspired blue two-piece this week.
She also sold 10 million barrels of crude oil stocks from the Strategic Fuel Fund for a bargain price. And by a bargain price, I mean $28 a barrel when the market rate is $50 in a close tender to a known body of the ANC.
But she looked so fierce doing it. So what you guys need today? I got petrol, I got oil. Oh wait, sorry, the oil is sold out. Unless you want my reserves. But who really needs those? Darling, I'll take the petrol.
But why are you selling us petrol? Wait, is this our emergency reserve petrol?
Do you want the petrol or not? It's only 3 rand a litre.
3 rand a litre?
And if you take it now, I'll also throw in free oil change and tire wash. OMG, it's a petrol sale. Act quickly before anyone sees, and I'll even wash your windows free of charge.
How does this make sense? Petrol costs 12 rand 40 cents a litre.
At the Domkop garages. But this is Tina's house, and what Tina says goes. And Tina says 2 rand a litre.
Wait, it's going down?
Let the woman have her sale. She's clearly having a lot of fun. But that overall needs a belt, darling. Get your petrol quickly. Get your petrol quietly before all of it goes off. Or the treasury find me. Petrol goes off? Quick, Justice, get fresh petrol.
Parliament officially passed a new dress code on Friday.
Finally, some news I can really get excited about.
Although not as prescriptive as the ANC originally wanted it to be, it does specify that no MP can wear an outfit which could endanger someone or be used as a weapon.
So that rules out your killer heels, my dear.
Yes, sadly no stilettos.
Did you know that stilettos are actually named after the stiletto dagger?
No one cares, darling. But Baleka, what about ties? Surely a tie is just a fancy noose for strangling.
I recognize your point, Khanyi. And some of those dangly earrings, those could be used as throwing stars.
And of course, I have some scarves that I use in the bedroom that definitely shouldn't be allowed.
You guys are scaring me now.
Oh, and there is those pointy shoes, those really sharp toes. Those could do real injury if you kicked a man in his groinal region.
Oh, and Balega, sweetie, belts. Belts are just made for spanking and whipping.
So you're saying that actually overalls are the best thing?
Definitely the best.
Great idea. I'll make that recommendation. Overalls are in. Wait, hang on.
Captain, I'm detecting 2 life forces on a nearby planet the locals call Zeph. 8th planet in the Pretension constellation.
What color are they?
I said life forces, not blacks. But I'm detecting high levels of dumb-fuckery and an eager passion for exploiting and appropriating culture for their own nefarious ends.
Is it Biltong?
Ja, nee.
Yay! And oh!
Exploitation and dumb-fuckery? Huh? Sounds like our kind of people. Intercept their frequency so we can see their stupid faces.
Hi, look, Ninja! Space boykies from another planet in outer space!
Sup, mofos? You Zeph with Zephnas?
What the bloody hell are you?
Moffies, looks like.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We are the Antwoord, you puss. We're Zeph, we're street, and we'll fuck your ugly mothers up the arse, come on the faces, wipe our cocks on the curtains, and then invoice you for the fucking dry cleaning.
Yeah, but you gross.
Up the arse, yo, Ninja!
I know you love that.
What the
Fucking stop!
Oh, we see.
Zeph as fuck ya!
Hi, Ninja. You're so tough.
I've eaten marshmallows tougher than that.
I can't can't believe we're so far into the news already.
You're doing a superb job filling in for Deborah. You're really good.
No, Justice, I mean, I can't believe we're so far in and we haven't even begun to discuss Bonang.
We tend to stick to more hard news.
Hi, Justice. You've seen that video of AKA and Bonang. You tell me he wasn't hard.
That's not what I meant.
And how about when Zinhle wore that hashtag Nonke t-shirt? Hard as nails, that woman.
Well,
Don't you think so, Justice? I mean, which team are you here? Are you team AKA? Because you're also a man with an oversexed penis, aren't you?
I miss Deborah.
And as for AKA's mom, you're...
The ANC-NEC has a new and improved list of mayoral candidates for the local government elections.
Everyone needs a makeover from time to time, and ANC Secretary General Gwede Mantashe is no exception. I just wish I could get my hands all over those shirts of his. But first, he's making over the ANC.
No. The new and improved ANC is wonderful with the new faces on the mayoral list to prove that we are moving with the times.
Trending is excellent, but when is your makeover?
No, not me. The new and improved ANC is better, with a strong focus on our areas of dominant focus and a clear branding identity.
But what does that actually mean?
I know. I like knowing more than you, Justice. Gwede, will you be focusing on your best features, like your chest and bum?
No. I will not address my bum. But with an innovative brand strategy and geofencing, we will give a fresh new look to the new and improved ANC.
So, new candidates?
No. A new look, rebranding, fresh faces, wider audience appeal. Together, we can do even more.
What about rebranding the presidency with a fresh candidate?
Not yet. Rebranding takes time. More time than we have.
Rebranding is just a new look, honey, not a new you.
Well, it's worth a try.
By the way, what is geofencing?
Coach Alistair Coetzee announced his first Springbok squad, and people have opinions.
My opinion is, I'm so glad that Gus April made the cut. What a cutie.
I'm so glad that you've turned to me, Davy, for the best possible answers to the Springbok question.
What's the Springbok question?
Yeah, what was Tutti thinking? Where's Bismarck? How are you going to intimidate the Bliksem out of Ireland without a rhino on the field?
That's more than one question.
Yeah, and all this cuck dog that he wants to add spice. Rugby is not a curry, my friends. It's a game of balls for real men. And Davy will always be the best coach South Africa ever had. And,
what's wrong?
Yeah, I'm trying hard, but actually, Tutti hasn't done so badly. That Strauss Boykie, well, yeah, he's a lekker captain. He will lead the Bokke on our victory dance like those Irish leprechauns do,
Retro but stylish, like our very own haka. Dancing is my favorite part of rugby, Justice, and the short shorts, of course.
Good luck, Tutti. Maybe you'll be like the second best coach, eh?
Real Madrid beat Atletico in a lackluster match to take their 11th Champions League victory.
Nicely put.
I was reading it, Justice.
Well read. In studio, we can finally have a real conversation with Ronaldo without Deborah interrupting us to troll.
I don't do that kind of thing. I'm a professional.
Ronaldo, your critics have come in. What was that?
It's Ronaldo, Portuguese soccer player worth $310 million.
Maybe more after I scored the winning goal.
And he scored the winning goal.
Yes, I did.
In the game, you were the first player.
Justice, you're being rude. Ronaldo was telling us about the winning goal. Go ahead, Ronaldo.
Well, I was having to focus on.
And did you flex?
Oh, yes. You want to see? My core was flexed the whole time.
Finally, I get some abs on this show. You are amazing.
Okay. Will you be staying with Real Madrid next season?
Getting his address. Good thinking, Justice. So where will you be staying next season?
Well, all I can say to that is this.
I don't know why I bothered trying to interview you.
Well, you are like all the others. Gilos.
time for one of my favorite segments now. All news with Riaan.
So that's when you talk to the man with his strange wig about things that happened years ago?
Yes.
Interesting.
Deborah, Justice.
Actually, Riaan, Khanyi is here filling in for Deborah. But how are you today?
Great, thanks, Justice. Huh, Matthias says he's great too, and thanks for asking. Bleep.
Wait, you can actually talk like that?
Of course, Justice. I speak fluent Tamagotchi, because what's the point of having a pet if you can't understand what he's saying? We'll talk about that later, Matthias.
Oh, can you say something in Tamagotchi for us?
What would you like me to say?
Can you say, hello, my name is Riaan and I used to read the news dressed like a bunny rabbit?
Oh, if I must. Bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Stop it. You guys are making my brain hurt.
Oh, what were you saying?
Oh, nothing important.
I'm just grateful Tamagotchi is not an official language.
Then let's move on to the burning question. Riaan, when are you taking us today?
Well, it was 9 years ago that President Thabo Mbeki challenged the world's media to avoid stereotyping the African continent and showing it in a negative light. Bleep, 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 bleep. Or, as one would say in your language, let me take you back. Good evening, goeienaand, dumelang. President Thabo Mbeki today called on world journalists to stop stereotyping Africa and dismissing it as a failed continent. President Mbeki was speaking at the 60th Annual World Newspaper Congress, where he addressed delegates from over 100 countries and said journalists need to research more and learn about the continent. President Mbeki, welcome.
Hello, Riaan. Good to see you again. Greetings and similar salutations.
You made it quite clear in your speech today that you're dissatisfied with the Western media's portrayal of Africa.
Yes, Riaan. As you know, I love to read, but I can't say I always love what I read. Although, as Descartes said, reading is a conversation with the finest minds from the past, or such like, and so on and stuff like that.
Can you share with us an example of this negative stereotyping?
Well, Riaan, just the other night I was sitting on the couch watching a movie called Mean Girls with the lovely Lindsay Lohan.
Oh, great movie. That's why my hair is so big. It's full of secrets.
A great, as you say, movie, Riaan, starring the lovely Lindsay Lohan, a talented young lady with a fantastic future ahead of her. But in the movie, she says that she lived in Africa for 15 years.
Yes?
But where in Africa?
Oh, they never say, do they?
No, they don't. It is as if America thinks the entire continent is one big amorphous blob of game parks and curio shops and statues of Nelson Mandela and so on and stuff like that.
Well, there are quite a lot of those.
But that's not all we are, Riaan.
Vrag is neer.
We also have cities and universities and lovely clothes, like this suit you see me wearing at this point in time.
It's a diverse continent.
Which is something Western media must recognize post-haste.
So, your speech today was inspired by the movie Mean Girls.
One draws one inspiration from a wide variety of sources, Riaan. The African Renaissance requires an holistic worldview. And as the lovely Lindsay Lohan once said, all you can do in life is to try solving the problem in front of you, and so on and so forth and stuff like that.
And wear pink on Wednesdays.
Sulke sin, we're the fucking antwoord.
The antwoord? The antwoord to what?
We're the antwoord to the fucking question. Your mother's been to us.
This is getting really fucking old, really fucking fast.
Hey, this is next level cock. Go sing more Neil Diamond covers to your RVP audience and your sister pregnant, you fucking billionaires.
That is so mean. Who says that? Can't we just blow them up now, Captain? It's already cane and coke time and I haven't beaten a 7 to death in over 10 minutes.
They appear to be like us, but not like us.
Wait, do you mean they're moffies?
Imposters! Donors of liars! Exploiters of our people!
But, exploitation's good, isn't it, Captain?
Exploitation is all we are about. but not when it comes to the folk. Target their pupils and fire at will.
About f***ing time. Yes, like.
I love you, Ninja!
Not bad, whatevs.
Sunday, the fatherland will thank us.
I'm thanking us already. F***ing pooballs.
Hey, more game. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Venterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to teach them how to cook and clean for us and steal their planet for a handful of shiny beads, to oppress where no man has oppressed before.
Still enjoying the show?
I got to see Ronaldo's abs, Justice. What is not to enjoy?
Great. And now we cross over to Scott at our New York desk for updates on the US elections.
That's when you talk about the man in the strange wig who wants to rule the world?
Nailed it.
It'll go down in history as the most anticipated debate that never was. Sanders versus Trump. At first, when Sanders challenged Mr. Macho to a debate, the bewigged blusterer was all for it. But sadly, he ended up pulling out with a probably drug-fueled statement about crooked Hillary. But never fear, America. We're bringing you highlights from the debate that never was, right here, right now, exclusively to Puppet Nation. He's the candidate that Morgan Freeman, are you narrating this?
I narrate everything, Scott. I'm narrating you right now.
Cool.
He's the candidate that no one believed would make it this far. With crazy hair and incredibly loud sound bites. He's the man of the people, Bernard Sanders. And he's the candidate that no one believed would make it this far. With crazy hair and incredibly loud sound bites. He's the man who hates people. Donald John Trump Sr. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Mexicans,
Wall Street,
Muslim,
Wall Street,
Chinese,
corporations,
bleeding women,
banks,
tiny hands,
big money, billions.
And they're off as Trump leads the way directly into the arrogance corner.
Martin Luther King yet?
I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke, and I've never seen anyone as smart as me running for president. I'm really, really great.
But it's Sanders with an unexpected turn of immense volume.
People should not underestimate me. People should not count me out. You come at me, I come at you. I can kill you with a single tweet. I have the biggest IQ.
People shouldn't worry if they don't understand some of the words I say, because damn it, I say them like I mean them.
It's not your fault that I'll destroy you. It's just me telling you all the facts.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a word from our sponsors. Strepsils, from when your voice is all hurty from shouting at idiots.
You get a Strepsil.
Let's cut to the chase, gentlemen. Fire off your best shot.
This big, brave macho guy will lead us all into war, destroy our economy, and cause our biggest allies to hate us as much as I hate him right now. Oh yeah, and that hand thing? I don't trust a man with tiny hands. That's just not right.
Tiny hands? Unbelievable. This man has a tiny socialist brain and a tiny penis. And okay, sure, he's not Muslim, he tells me, but he's definitely not a godly Christian American. I'll tell you that right now.
Anything you left out?
I'll be the greatest president you've ever seen. Global warming my ass.
It's time to show up to the revolution and put your vote where my mouth is.
Hate,
tax the rich, tax the rich,
tycoon oligarch, anti-capitalist rebel. Who will win? Probably the woman who was sensible enough to stay out of this whole mess.
The rich. Hey!
The European weather's getting hotter, and so is the migrant crisis.
The death toll along Europe's coastlines has risen, with 700 believed dead in shipwrecks on the Med in the last week alone, as desperate refugees take to the seas in dangerous boats.
And while I normally admire the rich, like a lot, I can't admire those who get rich of human trafficking.
We have some great deals going this summer.
come check out the Harris Europe tours at a street corner near you.
This is not an infomercial.
But I have best deals on the high seas.
You are a human trafficker.
No, I'm not human trafficker. I'm travel specialist for those without visas, passport or country. Nothing to lose.
Do you or do you not put people on tiny boats to die?
I think you'll find our private cruise liners carry you and yours from one continent to other continent at bargain price, and we have family deals.
What about the high death rate?
It is safer than skydiving, and you can take your friends with you with no extra charge for the excess baggage.
That actually sounds like a great deal.
We have a range of destinations from Greece to British Isles.
Do you do Portugal? There are some abdominal muscles I would love to see up close there.
You and 20 other passengers on our canoe will enjoy sun-soaked days and the star-lighted nights.
2 first-class tickets for me.
First class? We may have problem.
Khanyi doesn't travel unless it's first class.
Oh, sweet. I like that we're getting to know each other so well, Justice. We could have been friends, you know, in like a parallel universe. It's a pity you are so poor.
So, there you have it, folks. The ANC is new, but not completely new. Don't dress like a weapon, don't traffic desperate humans, and don't try and have a serious interview with Ronaldo. He's not even here anymore.
I know, but I've got a great memory. This has been the 135th State of the Puppet Nation. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thank me for having you on the show, Justice.
Thanks for having me on the... Hey, wait.
You are so welcome. Is this the part where they roll the credits but we are pretending to talk,
yes,
but you can see stuff in the background? So, how was that for you, like with me on the show? Like, was it as good for you as it wasn't for me?